oftentimes when you see me hunting and you hear that I'm in Arizona, a lot of the comments that I get are right around snakes. And what do I do about snakes? Today, I had the chance to bring Pepper and Rue out to get tuned up, I guess is the best way to say it, for snake avoidance. We're with Guy Mollicone of Mollicone Kennels and his son Guy Jr. And they are phenomenal dog trainers, and especially with snake avoidance. Guy grew up in the Arizona desert and has been playing with snakes since he can walk, essentially. So he understands snake nature. He has a keen understanding of dogs. If you live in the Southwest and you get a chance to do snake avoidance with Guy, it's awesome. So both Rue and Pepper have done initial ones a couple years ago. You'll see we ran them today and neither of them wanted anything to do with the snake. So I'm not a huge fan of the snake vaccine myself. I don't think there's enough evidence to justify it. That's my own opinion. There are a lot of people that like it, and that's great. If it makes you feel more comfortable, then by all means you should do that. My personal take on snakes and snake avoidance, the best thing you can do is good avoidance training, which Mollicone Kennels definitely offers. And then just having a good idea where the nearest vet is. Even though my dogs definitely smelled and heard that snake and they avoided it, if they don't smell it and they don't hear it, they could still run right over it. And we saw that in last year's video. I'll try and find that clip. You can see that both Paisley and Lexi ran right over the top of a snake that was just laying stretched out. It looked like a stick to them. So, and they've both had multiple snake avoidance trainings. So.
And I defanged him, then I checked him in 2 weeks, and he had 3 more backup fangs. Nothing got in.
Right.
But he was living under my coop, and he was real fat. He was eating real well.
The first snake right on the blue shirt, and he will then direct you on what to do. He might have you do a circle, he might have you bring the dog back in, so he'll tell you what to do at that point.
This gentleman was kind enough to allow me to film him and his 3 black labs as they ran through the snake avoidance training for the first time. I'm not gonna lie, the first time running a dog through this training is nerve-wracking and not for the faint of heart. It is a necessary part of training a dog in the desert to keep him safe. A very short training that can and will save your dog.
Let her just stand there. Okay, go ahead. Let me see her. Let me just see her.
This next part is where I believe Guy sets himself apart from the other trainers, and my dogs will back it up a bit. Pay attention to the dog behind the handler. Guy's timing on this next correction is perfect and reinforces no snakes. The dog doesn't even want to look at snakes anymore.
So I did that because she turned around and stared at it. She don't want to look at the shield. Yeah, so she's peekaboo and she's using it as a shield. Now look at her. Now she's like, well, I'm out of here. That's what I want. And she's just trying to figure out. Oh, let her sniff. Dog her way right in there.
Mm-hmm.
I like that loud reaction.
So you're wanting when they come back around like that, initial obviously the smell and potentially the sound, right? That kind of says no, get the hell away.
Yep.
But then when you're circling them back around and having them pause, you're not wanting the dog to even acknowledge the snake. So when the dog is behind you or paused and looking at the snake or paying attention or getting anything, Even though it's not actively going towards the snake, you're like, hell no.
I called
Snake, no.
I called the stare off or the standoff, and I figured it out with terriers are so hard. Terriers, any type of herding dog, especially the Queenslands, any terrier, and like pit bulls.
Right.
And like my Roddy.
Yeah.
Okay. I know what my Roddy does, but what I was finding out was these dogs were standing back and just. And then I said, hey, you know what? Just let that dog stand there. And that pit bull just went, everything's good. Must have been a one-offer. And just kept coming in, and then I whacked him again. I said, okay, no more.
Nice. Okay.
So now I started noticing dogs staring at it and then rethinking it, going, this is okay. Go ahead and hang a. There you go.
It's really proofing it more than anything else. Cool.
Yeah, because their gears are grinding, right? Like they're like, hey, was that a one-off thing? Can I reapproach this thing?
Right.
Because we're dealing with an instinct, right? So their instinct might kick back in even though they just got whacked. Go ahead and come right towards me. So sometimes if you give them long enough, their instinct will kick back in. They go,
yeah.
This could be fun.
Last time you had to get her twice because she had a little bit of. I'm looking at her.
It's funny because I'm hearing the dogs that they tell me I've had to get 2 or 3 times seem to be the most scared. That's good data. Thanks for that.
Thank you.
That was awesome. That's one you've done before.
Yeah, so the last few ones that I've done before, they reminded me that, oh, you really had to get on this one.
Yeah. It'll be interesting
and
to
those
see
are the
how.
Ones that seem to go,
yeah, like, here. Nope, see ya. It'll be interesting to see how Pepper and Rue do this morning.
Yeah.
Orange.
Orange.
You want me to crosswind her or just take her straight in?
It's kind of coming back straight toward you, so yeah, try to walk left and get a little.
Do you want me to go straight at it?
Yeah, just go straight at it.
Okay.
I like them to track it. She smells it.
Oop. I'm just following you.
Oh, there we go. Come on, honey, track it. We done.
Yeah. But it's been,
There's the memory.
yeah, 2-3 years.
Okay, now go ahead and drag her in. She's made some fine. Okay. Alright, I didn't get her. That was her.
Okay.
So, I don't think she was very cautious, and then she made a quick jolt. I think the wind picked up and she made a quick jolt.
Yeah. Yeah, when she kind of jumped away.
Yeah. I don't think she was going to approach one regardless. She was being way too cautious. Like she was kind of in and out of it.
Right.
I think you're good.
Okay. Right on. Thanks, man.
You're welcome.
We'll be back with another in a minute.
Okay.
2.5.
Got-
Orange.
The wind kind of shifted on us.
Okay.
Well, it's swirling. Go ahead and look back to your right.
What was that?
You gotta sniff and avoid, and then the rattle seals the deal there. Go ahead and drag him in just a little bit. I want to see if he'll keep eye contact. He is looking at you. See how he won't look at it?
Yeah.
See how he kind of peeked and then... I like that. I like that. He won't even.
Oop.
So what that tells me, you know, if you drop the leash, that he might, you know, he might just say screw it and take off on you. Not take off, but
Get away.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's why I want to see that resistance on the rope, because that tells me if I let go of the rope, obviously they're gonna flee.
Yeah. Run away. Well, hey, dude, I appreciate it.
You're
We're
welcome.
gonna head out. It's always good to see you, man.
Good to see you too.
Okay, man. Thanks again.
All right, Spencer.
We'll see you.
Take care.
Yeah. You know what you were doing, didn't you? I want to thank the, I'm going to botch this, Epagneul, or is that right? Epagneul Bretons of the Southwest Club for putting on this training. They do it every year, right before quail season kicks off, which I think is perfect. Just get that tune-up for the dogs. So I want to thank them for having us out and putting Guy together with a good group of people and getting our dogs tuned up for the season. So if you have any questions on dog training or snake breaking, I'll put Guy's link to his website down below in the comments, as well as the link to the Epagneul Breton of the Southwest, if you have any questions. So it's a great organization. They put on some AKC events every year, and French Brittany's are really cool little dogs. So if that's your thing, that's your bag, there's some great contacts there for you. So thanks for coming along and being a part of this little supplemental video, and hope to see you guys out there. Give Guy a call if you have any questions on dog training. He's awesome. Thanks, everybody. I want to thank Guy Mollicone and Guy Jr. for their friendship and training. I also want to thank the Epagneul Bretons Club of the Southwest for hosting this event. Until next time, stay safe, shoot straight, and take your dogs out hunting wild birds in wild places.